Hi, welcome to yet another episode of Victor Growth Explain. We explain. In this video, we're going to talk about VBG Ramji bill. I'm not scolding you. Okay, this is a bill. Okay, you might have heard about. If you are UPSC aspirant, the name is not new. I just want to tell you something. Like Manmohan Singh government has brought three important rights. One is right to information. The second is right to education, and the right to work. Okay, all were very amazing, and they ruled for 10 years. And after they brought this bill, we removed them from the power. Okay, all this is democracy anyway. Fine. So today we are going to discuss about right to work, which was introduced by Manmohan Singh government 20 years back. This was introduced. Now, what is this bill? Okay, why VBGRAMG? Okay, it means Viksit Bharat. All of you may know that in 1947 we got independence, right? From their 100 years, that is 2047, India is going to become a developed nation, and towards that everybody is putting their best. So Viksit Bharat guarantee for Rozgar and Ajeevika Mission. Gramin means this scheme is implemented only in the rural area. Okay, of course, that other one, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, that was also in the rural only. Okay, so this has been introduced in Lok Sabha, and most probably it will be passed also. So what is inside this and how it is different from the MGNREGA? If you are from North India, I remember my interview. I went to interview in UPSC Civil Service. So they asked me a lot of schemes. So I told them, sir, there is a scheme called Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. Then I said a lot of other schemes. Then at the end, that officer is asking, "Apne MGNREGA nahi bola." MGNREGA is what I said, sir, in Mahatma Gandhi. Understood? So you are used to the acronym, but you forget the real thing. So that is what actually happened in my interview also. So this scheme is going to be replaced by the new scheme. Let us get into it. First thing is, the Mahatma Gandhi scheme was a right-based employment scheme. That means it's my right. I have to get the job. If job is not given, I'll get a compensation. But the new bill says that it is an employer adjustment, the rural asset creation. Very, very important here. I have seen a lot of people simply standing there, and after half an hour they go back and they get the wage. Really, they are wasting the government, our own taxpayers' money. So asset creation will be linked to it. You have to create some asset. Okay. Livelihood sustainability will be, climate resilience will be, and fiscal discipline. That means the states, they will be saying that state's burden is state has to give 40%, but states are wasting a lot of resources. So this is very much needed only. Don't think that I belong to any political party. I will say what is right only. I am a political person. Understood? So this are the important things which is coming in the new bill. Asset creation should be there. Livelihood sustainability is there. Climate resilience and fiscal discipline. Okay, and who is a node? This is an MCQ question, prelims level question. If you're writing any other competitive exam, CDS, anything, this can be a question. Who is the nodal agency of VBG, Ramji? The answer is Ministry of Agriculture, Farmers and Welfare. It is not a surprise because it is a rural area. This scheme is going to be implemented, and of course, the ministry has to be Agriculture Ministry. Okay, now what is this? This marks the shift from a labor welfare orientation towards livelihood and rural productivity centered approach, linking employment with agriculture. Allied sector, agriculture, allied sector, rural infrastructure. Please write down. This may be a main question also. Livelihood, they are saying. Asset creation, they are saying. They are saying that it is linked with the agriculture itself, and allied sector like fishing or something like that, and rural infrastructure can be created. So nodal agency, don't forget this. Okay, there's a nodal agency is Ministry of Agriculture, and you need not memorize this. Basically, being a rural scheme, it has to be Ministry of Agriculture only. So what is this actually the new bill is asking for? It has enhancing the rural employment security, job security. Now, how they are saying is in the MGNREGA, okay, I'll use that word. MGNREGA used to have 100 days of work. Here you're getting 125 days of work. So job security is increased by 25 days extra job you're getting. Okay, and I'll tell you the myth behind that also. Promote sustainable rural livelihood. That is what. So livelihood means Ajivika. Okay, durable and climate resilient asset. That should be created. Infrastructure, I already told you this. Fiscal efficient, leverage on the technology. That is very, very important. In the previous Gandhi scheme, technology was optional, but here technology is mandatory. Maybe they have a biometric authentication, who has come to the job, who has not come to the job. Possible? No. Just a person who's the coordinator, he has to take one tab. That application has to be linked. So there may internet connection may also be penetrating in deep into the rural areas also possible. So leverage on technology is the most unique and most advanced, you can say, from the other one. Other than this, almost same only. Okay, and yeah, this I told you 125 days payable if the work is not given within this. That is also possible. Okay, they are saying that work is available, you have gone there, but 15 days they are not given a job, no salary. No, you will give you compensation as well. That is what the right to work. That means in case work is not available, compensation is available. That is available in the old scheme as well and the new scheme as well. Okay, now this is something mostly when we talk about economy, different types of unemployment, disguised unemployment we talk about. Disguised unemployment means you may think that 100 people are working in agriculture area and you've removed 20 people out of that, production doesn't change. Or in technical terms, you can say marginal productivity is zero. Please note down this. Marginal productivity is zero. That is what disguised unemployment. That means by adding or removing one person in a job does not change the production of the agricultural output. So income security to the laborless class. Mainly we are talking about rain-fed, drought-prone regions. That is where the more people doesn't have any job at all. So that we are going to concentrate. So important item. So this you have to say agriculture and disguised unemployment will be to some extent solved is what and I support this bill. That is true. It is true only. Okay. Now another detailed comparison. It was a right based. That means it is my right at a job. Now here it is not about mission. That means they have decided that they want to build one pond. They want to build one water tank. Then they will say this many jobs are available. Who is available? Earlier, any mission is there or not, any need is on there or not, everybody will come at 8 o'clock. By 10 o'clock, they will disappear after having the salary. Okay, it is true. You just see, you might have seen, like I do remember when I go to my village and all, there's a lot of hundreds of people will be standing. I'll ask what happened, there is any festival going on. No, that is that 100 days work. They'll say 100 days work. Noor Naal Vela in Tamil, there's a Noor Naal Vela. What is Noor Naal Vela? They simply stand and go. Okay, but that is a waste of our taxpayers' money. Now they are going to have a mission mode for what you have a job and what are you going to give asset to be a creator. And they have said that 100 to 100, 120. There is basically a what is that? Gymkhana or a showcase. In fact, 100 days job was also not available or not needed. Okay, statistics says around 7% only people got 100 days of work. Remaining people did not get. Okay, so 125, I don't think anybody is going to get that because there is a possibility of stopping the scheme also when agriculture season is there. So 125 is just increasing to show us, look at this, we are giving 125 days of job, but that is not going to be really happening. And this is a very major development. A centrally sponsored scheme becomes a share. That means 60% comes from the center and 40% comes from the state. That is also needed because states are just wasting their money here and there unnecessary. They are spending lot of elections. They are giving money. Even central government is giving 10,000 rupees per ladies. Modi has given and Nitish Kumar has given. Okay, all our money taken for granted. So here it was decentralized. Here decentralized at the same time it is controlled by the center. In fact, that is the major difference. It was highly decentralized. States will give the job and money will be given by the central government. Here money will be given by center and the state, and there will be a control by the central government as well. It was just an employment. Here it is a livelihood, and it will be linked with climate resilience. So this is a big comparison between this. Technology was optional, but here technology is compulsory. Okay, so consistent criticism, they'll say that it was a demand-driven, yearly it's right-driven. So if the job is not there, don't worry. Okay, then financial burden on the state, let it be there, states. But I think it is not a big burden, and more possibly the jobs may not be created as they are promising. And of course, there's a finance commission. Finance commission may divert some fund for this purpose possibility. So states need not cry for this. Please think, please take part in the national building states as well. Risk of exclusion due to technology, this fear is there. Okay, because I went to my rural India, my rural house. There, what happens? Lady is there. She comes to our home. She has a normal phone. I think some people don't have phone also. So salary has come to their account somehow. But there is no nearby ATM, nearby banks are not there, so these people have to travel. Another person will say, I will give you cash, but there's a commission, they'll take the commission. So technology may exclude some people, is really going to happen. Okay, right-based framework, normative allocation means strict employment during distress period. Okay, now this is an infogram on this. Okay, comparison you can see 100 days, 125 days. It was fully sponsored by central government. This is 60-40. Technology was not important, but here technology is important. And if you want this PPT, please message me in this number or just comment it. We'll come to you and we'll share that. Okay, now look at this question. Okay, pause the video and try to answer this question. And as I say in all the video, I'm going to create a separate question session. Only the current affairs based MCQs I'll solve in a separate video. Okay, so here you can see the question. You can try to answer the question. Not a very easy, as well not a tough. It's a moderate level question. If you think properly, you can answer this question. Now this is another question. VBGR Ramji. Try to understand this thematic domains of planning works. Okay, and of course, mains question also you can expect. Examine the implications of converting rural employment guarantee unit centrally sponsored scheme under the VBG Ramji Bill 2025. How does it affect the fiscal federalism and cooperative governance in India? So I have framed this question, please write. And if you want me to correct this, please send to me. This is my number. And I cannot correct everybody's, at least 10, I will correct it and give you. Okay, with that, we are winding up the session. Thank you very much. See you in another video. Bye-bye.